All right, what's going on, guys? So it is currently 10 a.m. It is Tuesday, the 16th of April, and I am going to be taking you off through a full day of eating. I do have currently about 2.5 weeks left of my bulk because I'm going to be trying to finish off till the end of April and then going into a cut. Now, this week is going to be a little bit lighter than the comparison weeks of my current macros. So I am going through like a little deload this week, just by basically like decreasing my carbs, just so then I can go like really high these next 2 weeks to try to like shock my body and kind of get as much, mass and weight as I can before I start cutting. But yeah, so the current macros I am trying to hit today is going to be 3,840 calories, and it's going to be consisted of 250 grams of protein, 575 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat. So yeah, it's 10 a.m. so I'm about to go get breakfast, and I'll see y'all in a second. All right, guys, so I just got breakfast, and what I'm eating is going to be 2 cups of honey bunches of oats with almond milk, and then also 1 scoop of hydro whey protein with some almond milk. And I'm not going to calculate the macros real quick. I'm just going to put it up right here just because I don't want my cereal to get soggy, because then it'll be kind of nasty. But yeah, cereal before milk, otherwise you're kind of weird. So yeah, I'm going to eat this up real quick and then probably head out to the gym in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'll probably see y'all post-workout, because I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to record this workout. But yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, so I just put up the live time. It is currently 11:30, and I'm going to get a quick leg and tricep session. And I'm probably going to record it for y'all just because it doesn't look like it's too crowded today. But I don't take any like pre-workout supplements or anything like that, just because for me personally, I find that it just becomes like worse rather than beneficial, just because like it makes me like feel like really bloated, and it just like bothers my stomach the entire lift. So I usually just go in like without any like supplementation. I just kind of get the workout in. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and record this real quick, just make like a quick little like lifting edit, and then catch y'all for the post-workout meal. All right, so I'm currently warming up, and I just realized that I forgot to bring my headset to the gym. So now I've listened to whatever like they're playing at the gym, which is pretty depressing. But yeah, hopefully I can still get a good like leg workout in. And yeah, so. Alright guys, so I just parked at UH. I'm about to go to get lunch at Moody, which is the dining hall here. And yeah, I just went home after my workout, showered real quick, just filled up my chugger, which is like my 64 ounce of water, which I usually try to drink like 2 or 3 of those throughout the day. And then changed, shower, changed, came to school. And I've been sipping on this body armor throughout the ride here. And just to get like a little bit of like carbs post-workout, to give me something like, so I don't get catabolic. But usually I would get like a protein shake and then eat like 7 rice cakes as like my post-workout meal or like snack. But I just wasn't feeling it today. I was like, I want to go probably just sip on like a juice or whatever, like body armor, and then go to campus, have an actual lunch. So yeah, I'm gonna go into Moody right now, and then I'll see y'all in there, and I'll show y'all what I'm getting for lunch. All right, so I just got to the dining hall at UH. This is what I got going on. So I got I got a cup and a half of rice, and then got some like 6 ounces of chicken breast. Then I got these 2 tacos with around like 60 grams of ground beef, and then 2 like 6-inch tortillas, some cheese, a little bit of rice and jalapenos. So in total, this meal is gonna be around 913 calories, 16 grams of fat, 102 grams of carbs, and then 82 grams of protein. So depending on how full I feel after this, I'll probably go back and get another round. But yeah, lunch. All right, guys, so it is actually the next day of like this video. So it is Wednesday right now. But so yesterday when I did go and get dinner around like 9:30, I was with my group, you know, I was with the boys. We were gonna do like a group project for our theater class. And basically we just wanted to like get food. So I just took a picture real quick of what I got. We went to Chipotle, and I'll just put like right here. And basically what I ordered was a bowl, right? And I got extra rice, so I guessed it was around like 6 ounces of rice, you know, just like estimating. And then I got double steak, so it's around like 6 ounces of steak also. And then I got some pico and then cheese, which is probably like an ounce of cheese. And I don't really count the pico just because it's just like vegetables, so I don't really count those macros. But in general, whenever like I do like try to like intuitively eat and just kind of estimate what I got, just like how when I was at lunch, I didn't actually pull out like a scale. I just kind of looked at what I got and estimated. And I usually always try to underestimate if I'm bulking, just because like I find that if I do get a little bit of extra food during my bulk, you know, it's fine because I am trying to like gain more weight. But if I am trying to cut and I'm trying to like estimate and guess what I ate, then I would usually recommend to estimate a little bit higher than what you think you actually got, just because to be safe, you know, you'll just probably guess like, you know, like maybe 30 grams higher than what you really got. So you make sure that you don't actually surpass that caloric number you want to hit. So anyways, so yeah, here's a picture of the Chipotle, and then here's a picture of like the macros I got off the app I use. Now you can use any app you want. It's you can use like MyFitnessPal, but the one I use is called like Nutrients Tracker. And honestly, it's just because that was the one I ended up seeing when I went into the app store. So just pick whatever you want. It's up to you. Just I would recommend tracking. It just makes your life a little bit easier, in my opinion, so you can kind of like know what you're eating and like how much you should eat to like hit those numbers. So anyways, yeah, that was like actually like my dinner per se. But it was kind of like a dinner number 1, because I do eat like 2 dinners because I am bulking, so I need to get multiple meals in. So that was like my dinner while I was like with my boys, like the group I was working with, trying to like get my macros in. And then this next clip's gonna be like my final meal, which honestly I'm so gassed at this point, so just bear with me because I'm like very like mellow and like tired in it. So yeah. All right, guys, so it is currently 2 a.m. I just finished up doing a bunch of homework and like assignments that I had to do at midnight, and then a couple of other things I just had to get finished ahead of time. But yeah, I was gonna go to bed, but I need to hit this last meal to get this macros in. So this is pretty depressing, but it's just plain rice and chicken. So this is gonna be 520 grams of rice, and then 150 grams of baked chicken breast. And then my carbs have been pretty low today, so I don't want to eat just straight rice because it's gonna like make me feel really bloated. So I'm gonna have 100 grams of blackberries because it's a really easy way to get my carbs up, just because it's like really light and it's high like with the amount of carbs that's in it. And then I'm also gonna be drinking another Body Armor, just because in this thing alone right here, it'll help me kind of like just wash it down. It already has like 35 grams of carbs right there. And yeah, so this is my 3rd one today. I'm only like 3/4 of the way done, so I have a little bit left. So that'll put me like 1.5 gallons today for my water intake, not including like the other like drinks or like the water I sip on while I work out. But this meal right here is gonna be 1,337 calories in total. It's going to consist of 69 grams of protein, 245 grams of carbs, and 9.8 grams of fat. So once you add everything up in total, my total macros are going to come out to exactly 3,840, which it doesn't have to equal exactly that much whenever you're eating your macros and stuff. You just have to get in that like range of being around, you know, like 20 below or 20 over is kind of like a good range to be. But if you can't get it like that close, it's totally fine. Like, don't really stress too much, right? Like, you'll see like my macros now, when I break it down specifically, it's not going to be exactly, you know, that 250 grams of protein, the 575 carb, or the 60 grams of fat. It's going to be 249 grams of protein, and then I got 559 grams of carbs, and then 63 grams of fat. So my fats were 3 grams higher, and then I had my carbs and my protein a little bit lower. But, you know, it's just, the main thing is trying to get as close as possible. You know, you don't have to stress too much, because then it'll just drive you crazy. But yeah, honestly, I'm not even hungry. I'm probably just gonna have to force meat myself this. I'm gonna have to make myself just finish this meal, and then I'm just gonna go to bed. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it this far, it does mean a lot, you know. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if y'all want to. So yeah.